There are moments in life when emotions seem to overflow, and what is about to be revealed by the angels can transform your view on everything. This person, who has inhabited their thoughts and dreams, is facing a whirlwind of feelings that have become impossible to ignore. What once seemed under control now dominates their nights and days. This deep connection is more than simple admiration. It reflects something much greater, something that the angels wish for you to understand clearly. The angels show that this person feels a growing restlessness that keeps them awake at night and makes them revisit moments lived with you. In silence, they try to understand the reason behind this overwhelming force that attracts them more and more. Despite resisting, their thoughts constantly return to the same place, you. This internal battle is awakening in them a love so intense that even they are starting to realize they can no longer run away from the truth. But why now? Why are these feelings emerging so overwhelmingly? The angels whisper that every step you took, every word shared, has left deep marks on this person's heart. Even though they tried to ignore it, your actions were seeds planted in fertile ground, which are now sprouting in the form of a sincere and uncontrollable love. And it is in this awakening that the angels want you to know, nothing was by chance. During sleepless nights, this person wonders how you managed to touch parts of their soul that no one else reached. They feel there is something magical in your presence, something that transcends rational explanations. You are to them a mystery they want to unravel, yet at the same time fear to face. This duality keeps them in a state of vigilance, as if the universe is demanding they make an inevitable choice. The reason for this overwhelming love, which keeps them awake at night, is a truth that the angels want you to understand. It's not just their beauty or kindness that have won them over, but their essence. The light they carry is something rare and precious, capable of illuminating even the darkest paths. And they feel in every fiber of their being that being by your side is a unique opportunity to experience something they have never found elsewhere. Now, the angels ask you to remain receptive. They are preparing the ground for this person to finally gather the courage and express everything they feel. However, it's important for you to know that this process can be challenging. The fear of opening up, of appearing vulnerable, has been a constant obstacle for them. But with time and the right energy, everything will fall into place. You might have already noticed small signs, subtle gestures that reveal what they're trying to conceal. A gaze that lasts longer than it should, a word that seems loaded with meaning, or even the silence that speaks more than any speech. These are the ways love has found to manifest itself while they gather strength to take action. The angels assure that each sign is a confirmation that their feelings are real. The angels also show that, while this person battles their own fears, they are in a process of growth and transformation. The love they feel for you is bringing forth dormant parts of them, helping them reconnect with their purest essence. And that, as painful as it may be for them, is proof that this connection is unique and powerful. The moment of revelation is approaching, but it is important for you to be prepared to welcome what is to come. The journey to accept and express such a deep love is not simple, but the angels affirm that it is worth it. They want you to keep your heart open and trust the process, as everything is being guided by divine energy. You are an essential part of this greater plan. The angels ask you to reflect on what you want for yourself and how you can nurture this connection. It's not about forcing or rushing anything, but about being present and allowing things to flow naturally. Just as the stars need the dark sky to shine, this person needs to confront their shadows before fully emerging into the light that you offer. The intensity of this love is something rare and special. Despite fears and doubts trying to suffocate it, it finds ways to express itself. And it is in this context that the angels want you to trust what you feel. Your heart already knows the truth. This person loves you in a way that they themselves cannot fully comprehend. And that is what makes it all so powerful. While they go through sleepless nights, trying to find the right words, the angels ask you to also prepare yourself. Something is being orchestrated behind the scenes, something that can change everything. Believe in the strength of this love and in the angels' ability to guide each step. What is to come will be revealing and transformative. The angels want you to know that you are not alone. They are by your side, lighting the way and protecting your heart. They are also by this person's side, helping them face their fears and see the truth. The love you share is a gift, and the angels will do everything in their power to help you both experience it fully. This was just the introduction to a journey that promises to be full of emotions and revelations. Now it's up to you to decide how you want to proceed. Love is in the air, and the angels are ready to guide every step of the way. As they face the emotional turmoil that has taken hold of their days and nights, the angels reveal that they are in a deep moment of introspection. There is something about you that shakes the foundations of their world, a force that makes them question everything they believe to be stable. Their heart beats for you in a way they have never experienced, and at the same time, it brings forth fears they barely knew existed. What seemed simple now appears incredibly complex, but also irresistibly necessary. The angels show that they mentally revisit every moment shared with you. A smile you gave without realizing, a word of support that touched their heart, or even the way you face life's challenges with resilience and light. These details, which you may have forgotten, are engraved in their mind like emotional tattoos. They remind them that you are not just special, but essential to their journey. What keeps them awake at night is not only the intensity of their feelings, but the internal struggle to understand why you hold so much power over them. They wonder how someone can have such influence on their heart without even trying. The angels reveal that this happens because your energy and essence possess a purity that transcends the ordinary, and this person is unable to ignore the impact you have on their life. Every sleepless night, they feel they are getting closer to a decision, even though fear continues to whisper in their ears. It's as if the angels are gently removing the barriers they built over the years, revealing the deepest truths of their soul. But this process is painful because it requires them to face their vulnerabilities and make space for something they can't control: love for you. The angels reveal that this person tries to maintain a facade of normalcy during the day, but internally, everything is chaos. Thoughts about you come in waves, and the more they try to resist, the stronger they become. They find themselves in an emotional impasse, where the only way is to accept what they feel and allow themselves to live this connection fully. This requires courage, something they are struggling to find within themselves. You may have noticed subtle changes in their behavior. A lingering gaze, an unexpected message, or even silence loaded with meaning. These are clear signs that the love they feel is struggling to emerge. The angels assure that these gestures, however small they may seem, are manifestations of something much greater and deeper than words can express. What this person fears is not just the love they feel, but the transformations it can bring. Loving you means stepping out of their comfort zone, letting go of old certainties, and embracing the unknown. It's scary, but also incredibly liberating. The angels show that they are in a process of awakening, where they will finally begin to realize that true love is the only thing that truly matters. The angels also want you to know that, as they go through this journey, you play a crucial role. Their presence, even from a distance, is a stabilizing force that helps them find balance amidst internal chaos. Do not underestimate the power that your words and actions have on them. You are like a lighthouse, guiding them back to the clarity and love they have always sought, even unconsciously. Each sleepless night is a battle, but also an opportunity for them to understand the depth of their feelings for you. The angels ask you to continue being patient and compassionate. They are working behind the scenes, aligning your paths in a way that allows this connection to blossom in the right time. Believe me, nothing is left to chance. This person, although reluctant to admit, already realizes that life without you would be empty and meaningless. They understand that you have brought something unique to their existence, something that cannot be replaced or ignored. The angels show that this realization is deepening each day, and soon they will be ready to take the next step, whatever it may be. The angels also show that, amidst all of this, you must take care of yourself. It is easy to get lost in emotions and expectations, but remember that your emotional well-being is essential. They ask you to trust the process, but also to maintain healthy boundaries, ensuring that this journey is as beneficial for you as it will be for them. There is something sacred in everything that is happening. The angels are revealing that this connection has been divinely orchestrated to bring healing and growth to both of you. No matter what happens, know that you are already living a higher purpose, helping this person awaken to love and truth. That in itself is a gift that transcends any outcome. The moment of revelation is approaching, and the angels ask you to prepare yourself emotionally. What is to come may be both a challenge and a blessing, but they assure you that you have the strength and wisdom to deal with whatever happens. They are by your side, protecting you and guiding every step. As this person faces their own challenges, remember that true love is not just a feeling but a choice. It is something that requires courage, patience, and commitment. And the angels want you to know that what you share is rare and special, something worth fighting to preserve. Trust the signs you have been receiving, the synchronicities that seem more than coincidences. Every detail, every moment, is being guided by a higher force that only wants the best for both of you. The angels are leading this cosmic dance with divine perfection. They also want you to remember that, regardless of what happens, you are loved and valued just as you are. This journey does not define your worth, but is an opportunity for growth and expansion. They ask you to keep your heart open and your mind calm, knowing that everything is unfolding as it should. This person is closer to a decision than you imagine. The angels show that time is an ally, not an enemy. Each day, they get closer to the courage needed to express what they feel. And when that moment comes, it will be a transformation for both. For now, the angels ask you to continue trusting, loving, and believing in the power of this connection. They are taking care of everything, and their message to you is clear: love always finds a way. The angels continue to reveal deep layers of this emotional journey, asking you to keep their heart open to what is to come. They, even without realizing it, are in a spiral of transformation that was initiated by the impact of your presence. They have not only lost sleep thinking about you, but have also begun to question aspects of their life that they once considered unchangeable. You have awakened in them a need to be honest with themselves, something that has long been dormant. While they reflect on what they feel, the angels show that you represent a type of love that transcends the physical and the emotional. Your light touches their soul, illuminating areas that were once hidden in the shadows. This is so powerful that even in moments when they try to distract themselves or avoid what they feel, the energy of this connection brings them back to you. It's as if the entire universe is conspiring to remind them that something extraordinary is happening. The sleepless nights they have been facing are not only the result of unresolved feelings, but also of a profound internal conflict. On one hand, there is the desire to fully surrender to this love, to embrace all that it represents. On the other, there is fear, fueled by past experiences and insecurities that still weigh heavy on their soul. The angels assure that this battle is part of the growth process they need to go through to set themselves free. There is a divine energy that permeates this connection, and the angels are actively working to help them find clarity and courage. They want you to know that, even if sometimes it seems like nothing is happening, much is unfolding on the spiritual plane. Each of their thoughts, each emotion, is being guided and supported so that they can finally find the strength they need to act in accordance with what they feel. The angels show that they have moments where they almost gather the courage to speak out what is in their heart, but something makes them hesitate. This hesitation, however, is not a lack of love, but a reflection of the emotional barriers they are still learning to overcome. You, with your patience and loving energy, are the key to help them break down these walls. They ask you to continue being the light that guides their way, even in times of uncertainty. They not only miss you, but also realize that you have brought a new perspective to their life. Things that used to seem satisfying are now not enough, because you have shown them what is possible when love is genuine and transformative. The angels reveal that this shift in perspective is scary for them, but also incredibly liberating. They are beginning to see that it is worth taking a risk for something so rare and special. The angels also ask you to trust divine timing. They assure that, although it may seem like things are moving slowly, everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Every step of this journey, no matter how small, is bringing you closer to a true union. They want you to know that patience will be rewarded, as what is being prepared is something that will be worth every moment of waiting. As they face sleepless nights and persistent thoughts, the angels show that your presence in their life is a constant source of inspiration and strength. Even if they do not express it directly, you are the reason why they are starting to believe again in the power of love. This transformation, though challenging, is a testament to the impact you have on their soul. There is also an important spiritual component in this connection that angels want you to understand. You didn't meet by chance. It was a divine orchestration so that both could grow and evolve. They are learning important lessons about vulnerability, courage, and love, and you are playing a crucial role in this process. Similarly, you are also being called to grow and expand your capacity to trust and love. The angels reveal that they feel a deep longing for simple moments with you, like conversations or shared glances. These little moments are what keeps them connected, even when they try to distance themselves emotionally. They ask you to value these memories, as they are the foundation upon which a stronger future can be built. They are starting to realize that they can no longer avoid what they feel. Every attempt to ignore their feelings only increases the intensity of what is in their heart. The angels are guiding them to a place of acceptance, where they can finally recognize that you are an essential part of their life journey. This acknowledgement, though delayed, is inevitable. In the meantime, the angels ask you to keep your energy high and positive. They want you to know that by taking care of yourself and nurturing your own well-being, you are helping this person in ways that you may not realize. Your strength and serenity are a beacon guiding them through their own emotional storm. There is a moment coming when they will have no choice but to confront what they feel. The angels show that this will be a turning point, where all the sleepless nights and reflections will culminate in a decision. They ask you to be prepared for this moment, with an open heart ready to embrace whatever comes. Whether it be a conversation, a gesture, or an unexpected change, trust that it will be what you both need to move forward. This person is being called to transform, and this transformation is a testimony of the power of the love you both share. The angels ask you to trust in this process and continue being the light they need. They assure you that even in the toughest moments, you are being supported and guided. What is happening now is just the beginning of something much greater. The angels want you to know that this journey, although challenging, is leading you both towards something incredibly beautiful and transformative. They ask you to trust in them, in divine timing, and in the power of the love that unites you. The angels continue to reveal the depth of this connection, which transcends simple explanations and involves greater forces working to align your destinies. As this person struggles with their feelings, the angels show that they are encountering an unexpected clarity. The sleepless nights, filled with thoughts of you, have served as a portal for them to recognize that you are not just someone special, but essential to the path they wish to walk. It's as if each passing day makes it impossible to ignore the strength of the love they feel. You have brought something unique into their life, something they can't find anywhere else. Your authenticity and energy have a profound impact, acting as a mirror that forces them to see parts of themselves that were previously hidden. In this reflection, they realize not only who you are but also who they aspire to be by your side. The angels want you to know that this process of self-discovery is directly linked to your presence. Even though at times they may seem distant, the angels assure that their thoughts are constantly on you. They revisit moments spent together, seeking answers to the whirlwind of emotions they feel. Every word you said, every smile, carries an emotional weight that makes them question how you managed to become so indispensable. This reflection leads them to understand that what you share goes beyond the ordinary. It is extraordinary. The resistance they show is a reflection of fear. Fear of change, of vulnerabilities, and mainly, fear of not living up to what you represent. The angels show they are starting to realize that running away is not a solution, but merely a postponement of the inevitable. This love requires courage, and although they are still finding that strength, the desire to be with you grows stronger every day. What keeps them awake at night is not only the intensity of their feelings, but also the fear of missing the opportunity to experience something so rare. They feel that by your side, they could discover a kind of happiness they never imagined possible. However, at the same time, this scares them because it requires leaving behind old patterns and beliefs that no longer serve them. The angels are working to help them overcome these obstacles. In the meantime, the angels ask you to trust in the divine energy that is moving this connection. Nothing is happening by chance, and every moment, no matter how challenging it may seem, has a higher purpose. They want you to know that your patience and love are essential for this person to find their way back to you. It's a process that takes time, but also faith in what is to come. They have been reflecting on what it would be like to share a life by their side, and these visions have been becoming more and more frequent. The angels show that these thoughts are not just a product of their imagination, but a manifestation of the deep desire they feel. They imagine themselves living simple yet meaningful moments with you, moments that bring peace and completeness they have never experienced before. The angels also reveal that they are being spiritually guided to make a decision. This process involves confronting old fears and releasing traumas that prevent them from fully opening up. They ask you to keep sending positive energies, even from a distance, as this is helping more than you can imagine. Your light is a compass for them, guiding them in moments of doubt. They feel there is something different about you, something they can't quite explain but that irresistibly attracts them. This magnetism is a combination of your authenticity and the spiritual energy you both share. The angels want you to know that this connection is not common. It is rare and precious, thus requiring care and patience. Despite their doubts, they are closer than ever to finding the courage to open up. The angels show that they have been receiving signs from the universe that reinforce the importance of following their heart. Whether it's a song, a dream, or a simple coincidence, everything is pointing to you. These signs have been helping strengthen their determination, and soon they will be ready to take a step towards you. In the meantime, the angels ask you to focus on your own journey. They want you to remember that, regardless of what happens, you deserve a love that is genuine and reciprocal. Do not allow yourself to compromise your worth, but trust that what is being prepared for you is something that will be worth it. This person is at a critical point in their journey, where they need to decide between staying in their comfort zone or risking for something greater. The angels show that this process is painful but necessary for them to grow and evolve. They ensure that, regardless of the outcome, you will be blessed with the answers and clarity you need. You are also called to reflect on what you want for yourself. The angels ask you to use this time to strengthen your confidence and recognize how special you are. They want you to know that your worth does not depend on anyone but is rooted in the light and love you carry within yourself. The moment of revelation is approaching, and the angels ask you to be prepared. They might need support to express what they feel, and your response will be crucial in defining the next chapter of this story. They ask you to embrace this moment with compassion and wisdom, knowing that everything is being guided by divine forces. What is happening between you is a reminder of the power of true love. The angels show that, even in the face of fears and challenges, this love is strong enough to overcome any obstacle. They ask you to keep trusting and believing, as the best is yet to come. The angels now bring a message that connects all the pieces of this emotional puzzle. They ask you to prepare yourself, as what is to come will be decisive. This person is reaching the peak of their internal struggle, and the barriers that kept them closed are about to crumble. The love they feel for you is greater than any fear, greater than the doubts that haunt them, and is about to manifest in a way that can transform everything. During all these sleepless nights, they have confronted the truths they had long avoided. The angels show that, with each reflection, they are getting closer to the decision to surrender to what they feel. This is a moment of vulnerability, but also of courage. They know that opening up to you will not be easy, but they also understand that living without you would be an unbearable emptiness. The angels show that they have already started to imagine what it would be like to share their life with you. Not only the grand moments, but also the little things: a smile at dawn, a hug on a difficult day, a comfortable silence at the end of the day. These thoughts have given them the necessary strength to face their own fears and insecurities. And that strength is growing. You may still perceive hesitation or silence from their part, but the angels assure you that this is not a sign of disinterest. On the contrary, it is a reflection of the depth of their feelings. They know that what they feel for you is true, and it scares them because they have never experienced something like this before. However, they also feel that it is something worth fighting to preserve. The angels also want you to know that the connection between you has a greater purpose. It is not just earthly love, but something that transcends lives and realities. You have been placed on each other's path to grow, learn, and evolve together. This understanding is starting to arise for them, and that is what motivates them to move forward, even when fears try to dominate them. The time they have spent reflecting, struggling with their feelings, has not been in vain. The angels show that every moment of uncertainty was a step towards the love they feel for you. This process has helped to strengthen your connection on levels that go beyond what is visible. They are being prepared, just like you, for the moment when everything will become clear. The angels ask that you continue to trust in divine timing. They know that the wait can be hard, but assure that every second has a purpose. What is being built between you is something that requires patience and faith. And when the time comes, they will understand why it was necessary to wait. They are beginning to realize that the love they feel for you is not a weakness, but their greatest strength. The angels show that this shift in perspective is crucial for them to gather courage and open up completely. And when that happens, it will be like a dam breaking, allowing all the love they have kept inside to flow freely towards you. In the meantime, the angels continue to work behind the scenes, aligning your paths in ways you can't even imagine. Every encounter, every coincidence, every sign is a confirmation that you are being guided. They ask you to stay vigilant to these signs, as they will bring comfort and clarity in moments of doubt. The moment of revelation is closer than ever. The angels show that they are gathering the right words, finding the right time to express everything they feel. And when that happens, it will be a turning point for both of you. You will have the opportunity to start a new chapter together, a chapter based on truth and love. The angels also ask that you emotionally prepare for this moment. They want you to be at peace with yourself, confident in your own worth, and ready to welcome what is to come. They assure you that you have the necessary strength to handle any challenge, and that they will be by your side every step of the way. This person who has been thinking so much about you is finally ready to face their feelings and act according to what their heart says. The angels show that, although the path here has been difficult, what is to come will be a reward for all the patience and love you have shown. They ask that you keep believing, as the best is yet to come. What you share is rare and precious, something many seek but few find. The angels want you to cherish this, even in times of uncertainty. They assure that true love always finds a way, and that you are being guided towards something amazing. This journey, though challenging, is a testament to the power of love and faith. The angels are taking care of every detail, ensuring that everything happens in the right time. They ask you to keep trusting, knowing that you are exactly where you should be. As this person approaches you, the angels show that this is just the beginning of a new phase in your lives. A phase of love, growth, and purpose. They ask that you keep walking with an open heart and a peaceful mind, as great blessings are on the way.